Hi guys, Felix here from FelixFashionReviews.com. New website, posted all the stuff up there. I have a couple blog posts and I put a big list together of all the places where I go to buy my clothes really cheap. So go check that out, subscribe to it, follow, comment, whatever it is you people do. So today we're going to do my Dsquared pants. Now I dug these up out of my closet just because I haven't worn them in a while and I'm like, oh hey, you know what, we'll do a video for these. So these are 3, 4, 5 years old now. So these are back when Dsquared first really started to get into the really tapered fits. And these ones just have paint everywhere, rips everywhere. They were very out there at the time. They hadn't really done anything this elaborate before, and this was the first real pair that kind of introduced us to the very distressed Dsquared look. You can see me playing with the chain there, which we'll get into in more detail. The fabric is 100% cotton. You can see me flopping it around there. It does have a little bit of a weight to it, so it's not as thin as a raw. It's not as thin as those Saint Laurent zipper jeans I did a couple weeks back. It's more of a medium to heavyweight denim. So at the time, this was considered very thin. This is a 16.5 centimeter hem. So it's quite tapered, not as tapered as the new Saint Laurents, which are 15.5 centimeter, but it's pretty close to it. You can see me playing around with it here, just sort of how the fabric manipulates and how tapered it is. There is paint on basically every part of this. You can see me playing with part of it here. So the paint, it's on both sides of the pant in the same spot. However, the paint variations will be slightly different. Now, you would think that this is just because, oh hey, some random guy just threw paint on it. If you actually take these jeans, if you get two different pairs, they'll have the same paint markings and the same rips in the same spot. So it's not random. It was thought out how they applied this. So you can see how there's a bit of a gradient here. So what causes that is they do it in multiple layers, it's not just one. And that creates more of a blending effect. You can see it especially around the knee there, where it just sort of goes from the blue and then blends into the more heavy paint. And that creates a real weathered effect, and it looks a lot more natural that way. Here you have the classic Dsquared tag, the red, and just normal standard buttons. Now this is the cool guy fit, so it's a bit of a drop crotch to it. It's about a 24 centimeter. If you're used to Saint Laurent, I think those are like 14 or 15. So I mean, it's the rise is a lot lower on these. You can see me here playing with the rips. All the rips are done in such a way, especially around the thighs, where there is some sort of fabric underneath, and that stops it from showing through. So you don't have to worry about anything there. I do love all the distressing though. You can see that they really took the time to not just put distressing in random spots. It's where you would expect it to happen if you were to wear these jeans out. So especially on that fifth pocket there, hands going in and out of there a lot to get your keys or your coins or something like that. You'd expect it to be ripped more, so they put more rips there. The chain is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I have a hard time getting it to stay in spot. I find you do have to tie it up and you do have to pay attention to it, otherwise it's gonna just hang and you're gonna have to pick it up halfway through the day. The chain is attached to the back of the jeans there on the leather tag. Can't remove it, just deal with it. Not that you'd want to really remove it anyway. That's sort of one of the main features of these jeans. I do like the distressing on the back. It's not just on the front, so it's just all over. There's something, there's whiskering. You can look at these pants and you'll always find something different. The insides are finished pretty nicely. You can see all the stitching there. I mean, overall it's great. They are 100% cotton, so you're not going to get that stretch to it. I personally don't like that as much, especially now that we've gotten to more tapered fits, especially with Saint Laurent. But if that's your thing, I mean, fantastic pants, really cool, I like them a lot. Haven't worn them in a long time, but that doesn't mean they're not cool. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, check out the new website, and I'll see you guys next week.